What is happening, YouTube? First part of the video tonight. The Chargers versus the Chiefs. This was the last game that the Chargers played this season, and we lost. And I'm happy that we chose to lose. And I did not watch the full game. It was during lunchtime, kind of, out with the family, so I missed a huge chunk of it. I tried watching through the streams, but I did catch the second half, though. So I had an idea how the game pretty much went. So my opinions are not going to be as spot on, but anyways, the Chiefs, their defense pretty much won them the game. Easton Stick, he fumbled the ball. My bad, throat's a little dry again. Stick, fumbled the ball, which led to the touchdown. Um, I, I didn't know what the player names was while I was watching on stream, but so it was hard to know the player's name. Bunch of backups, so either way, one of the Chiefs player, got that fumble and bam, it was like a full a full a full field type touchdown. So it was beautiful first quarter, and then Chiefs was up by 10-0 at one point, and then the Chargers, um, all of the scoring we did, it was all from the field goal, and the Chargers almost won the game, and I didn't like that. Um, but thankfully, Blaine Gabbert, he did he did it extremely clutch, rushing, and bam, he got to you know near the field, and then the Chiefs pretty much gamed it on us, and get that game-winning kick field goal, and I was happy that we lost. Um, the Chargers, they got a top 5 pick. Sucks that the Cardinals player, missed the field goal. We would have got top 4. That would have been crazy. I think it's the Bears with the Panthers pick that got the number 1 pick, and then I believe it's the Commanders, then the Patriots, and then the Cardinals, and the Chargers got a top 5 pick. I'm happy. I'm happy that we didn't win the game. I was so happy we lost the game. Um, Hopefully we make the right choice. That's probably going to be another topic video, but I'm definitely going to give a lot of hints, as soon as I start speaking on my side notes. But overall, I'm glad that we lost the game. Now, another shout I want to give is nothing other to my friend, um, Jordan Francis. He's a big Chiefs fan. He just recently commented in one of my latest videos when I did a little preview, and I'm happy that his team won, and I'm happy that my team lost. So we get the draft pick. We get the higher draft pick. Because last thing you want to do is try to win and get a lower pick. Like, nah, get the best draft pick possible, man. And I'm glad Chargers, you know, I know they probably wanted to win, but I'm happy we lost. Um, you know, Easton Stick. Um, that guy is a fumble machine, but he actually does his job at times. Like, of course, he's not like, a starting caliber quarterback, but I'd say he's a semi decent. He's actually a good backup quarterback. Every once in a while, but then when he's off, it's literally awful because that dude just fumbles the ball like crazy. Like under pressure, nah, he definitely does not do really well with it. He holds the ball pretty long, so um, he's vulnerable to getting sacked at times. So that is that. But he had a pretty good game today. 258 pass yards, pretty insane. Blaine Gabbert, pass yard wise, didn't do the best, but Um, the Chiefs' rushing yards though was crazy. Um, that pretty much got them the win, but mainly the defense, of course. But thank goodness for the Easton Stick fumble. Fumble. Glad that we lost the game. Quentin Johnston. I'm actually glad that he is still the Quentin Johnston, you know, that we know that he would drop. He still would keep dropping the ball and all that. So enough that we get the better pick. Mecole Hardman. I think the Chiefs just signed him back. I think he was there for a while, and I heard he was free agency or something or trade. Um, he did pretty well. Uh, Michael Perrin, um, pretty good with the rushing, and then second best receiver. Um, the Chiefs receivers, didn't drop as much, I guess, but the Chargers, they were catching the ball pretty well towards the end, and then that's when everybody started dropping the ball way often, that is good. That is good. Support the tank cause. Um, you could definitely tell our run game is definitely, not the best because Easton Stick pretty much is playing the running back. 77 pass yards. That is actually pretty crazy. Darius Davis, he did a solid job. I mean 3 carries for 17 yards, pretty solid. Austin Eckler, uh, yeah, I just said it's time for him to go. 10 carries and 11 yards. That's actually wild. like, like pretty much 1 yard per carry. Definitely time for Eckler to get a fresh start. Eckler, there are moments when he's on. There are moments when he does exciting plays. But other than that, I think it's time for him to go. Palmer and even Johnston was given a chance at running back. If I'm being honest with you, I think I'm open to giving Quentin Johnson a try at being a running back. Because obviously that man can't really catch. But that one little carry, I didn't think it was too bad. Um, he got a lot of yardage. And plus, he is a pretty tall dude. So I guess like at times, with his length, he could probably get some extra yardage. So pretty solid. Joshua Kelly, he's not it either. 2 carries. Didn't. But again, he didn't get too much carries, so I guess it's hard to judge. Um, Parham Jr., he got a lot of yardage, 83 yardage. Palmer, he did pretty good. Eckler, played wide receiver. Um, he actually, was solid. Erickson, he had his moment. Darius Davis, um, he had his moment too. He's solid. I think Darius Davis, he's actually could be a pretty solid player. He's very quick, very good with the punt returns. Um, he's definitely solid. Quentin Johnson, he kept dropping the ball pretty often, but when he actually caught the ball, wasn't too bad. Stone Smart, 2 for 14. Um, pretty much, it was everybody a backup except for the defense. We got Derwin James. He did all right. Khalil Mack, that guy was a beast. He was pretty much, definitely locking the Chiefs up, causing a lot of incompletions. Asante Samuel Jr., he had a pretty good game. Same with Tuli Tuipulotu. He was pretty good. The Chiefs defense, um, they did amazing. They won the Chargers the game. Uh, Simple as that. Chris Jones, he got a good sack. Um, he sacked Easton Stick, which is pretty dope. But other than that, Cameron Dicker. Shout out to Cam Dicker. Man, 12 points. he got snubbed from the Pro Bowl, in my opinion. Um, Harrison Butker, um, he was a beast. He was clutch, and he helped us get the top 5 pick. Um, Punting team both did their jobs. But the main man, I just want to shout out to Blaine Gabbert. That man literally had like a 26, rushing yards, man. That man he blessed us with the top 5 pick. I'm pretty happy. I am pretty happy. And another shout out, and I shout him out pretty often, but I'm going to do it again because he did help us get the pick because the Giants, they won a game. My brother, Primetime Sports Podcast. Thank you so much for blowing out the Eagles, and the Chargers now have a top 5 pick. Chargers, don't mess it up. Don't mess it up, and please get Jim Harbaugh as the Chargers head coach. But anyways, this should end this video. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and I don't know who I'm gonna root for this to win the Super Bowl. I think I got 2 teams. I'm gonna root for the Ravens, and just because the Rams are in LA, I'm probably gonna root for the Rams. Rams, they came a long way. They looked like they weren't gonna make the playoffs, but they actually did. They got Stafford. They got Puka Nacua, who's a baller. That's Primetime Sports Podcast. That's his guy, Puka Nacua. He called it even before he actually played minutes. Like he said, Puka Nacua is going to be a star, and he is. And of course, they got Aaron Donald. So probably gonna root for them to win it all. But anyways, that should end this video again. And as always, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Peace.